Look, I gotta be blunt, man. The Bible condones rape. Really?
Yeah, let's talk about this. This video begins by raising the question about whether or not the Bible condones rape, but then it very quickly transitions into a question of whether or not a particular verse, a law in Deuteronomy chapter 22, verses 28 and 29 condones rape. Now, I don't think this law in Deuteronomy 22 does condone rape. It's very different in both form and penalty to the immediately preceding laws, which are much more explicitly about rape, and similar to, in both form and punishment, a law in Exodus 22, verses 16 and 17, that is more clearly about seduction and premarital sex. And since we otherwise know that many of these laws in the Deuteronomic Law Code are reworkings of the laws in the Covenant Code back in Exodus, that's what I take this law in Deuteronomy 22, verses 28 and 29 to be a reworking of that earlier law in Exodus. But answering this question about whether or not this particular law in Deuteronomy 22 condones rape does not answer that broader question about whether or not the Bible in general condones rape, and the Bible in general does condone rape on several occasions. The Bible condones rape in Numbers 31 in the story of the vengeance on the Midianites, where all the Midianites are killed except for the virgin girls, which are taken captive to be forcibly married off to Israelite men. And the Bible also condones rape in Deuteronomy 21 in the laws of war there, verses 10 and following, which gives permission for forcibly marrying captive women. The Bible also condones rape in both the Old Testament, or Hebrew Bible, and New Testament by condoning slavery, since slavery in the ancient Near East and in the Greco-Roman world presumes sexual access to slaves. All condoning of slavery is a de facto condoning of rape as well. This probably shouldn't surprise us. Rape culture continues to exist to this day. We still live in a world where rapists are acquitted on the basis of what their victims happen to be wearing. It was only within my lifetime that spousal rape was criminalized in the United States, and it was only 15 years ago when the FBI recognized that men could be raped. There are passages in the Bible that can be strategically employed to support affirmative models of consent, but pretending these other passages don't exist doesn't help anybody anywhere.